Yeah, I mean, I think you can almost. I mean, it's you can as a mental exercise, you can almost say you can make anything and anything. You can take any story and make anything out of it. You can really, it's just like what can you do with these characters and what kind of genre, and you can almost like take any kind of genre and mix it with another kind of genre, and you can and with tone, and you can do it at your own risk and really screw up too. But I mean, you can with tone and with genre and the combination of these things, you can do all sorts of interesting things. And it's kind of fun, and I really think it's an exciting thing to start playing around with that stuff. If you do it badly, I mean, you could really mess up. But if you, it allows you a great deal of freedom. And as I say, if you look at these kind of, a lot of people thumb their nose at certain kind of genres, but if you look at those and sort of take them seriously, and then start injecting real character issues into them, or say, what can we do with the teen horror genre and talk about issues of, say, child abuse, but not too much, or talk about, well, what would be the basis of that? Because I mean, the interesting things, say, about movies that have, for instance, in the whole superhero genre, like that in the 50s with the kind of the Marvel era that Stan Lee brought out, where he endowed superheroes, teenage superheroes, with kind of headaches, like Superman. I mean, Spider-Man didn't really like being Spider-Man, and he kind of worried because people thought he was weird and stuff like that. I mean, that was kind of interesting, because suddenly here's a guy who's has more than one dimension about what he's doing, and I think that's why a lot of those heroes had meaning to people at that time. And I'm using that as an example that you can do that with genre stuff now, and then that's probably what makes X-Men, as a comic book and maybe as a movie interesting, and that's probably, anyway, on and on.